Welcome back to Azure AI Foundry, What's in it for you? In the previous video, we explored hubs and projects, created our first hub and project, deployed a model from the model catalog, and tested it in the chat playground. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the chat playground, specifically how to set system messages, adjust parameters, and compare model behavior. But first, let's deploy another model from the model catalog. From the overview page of the project, click Model Catalog in the left navigation. Search for GPT-4o and click on the result. On the model card, select the Benchmarks tab. Here you'll find several performance metrics: AI quality, estimated cost per million tokens, latency, which is the time to first token, and throughput, which is tokens per second. Below these metrics, you'll see bar charts that compare GPT-4o against other models. For example, GPT-4o delivers quality on par with Mistral Large, but it's slightly more expensive. Its latency, however, is among the best, meaning it starts generating responses faster than most others. If you want to explore different comparisons, click Compare with More Models. This gives you full control over which models and metrics are displayed. I'll let you explore that on your own. Now switch back to the Details tab on the model card and click Deploy. We saw this dialog briefly in the last video, but let's take a closer look this time. Click Customize to configure deployment options. Here you can choose the model version to deploy, enable automatic upgrades, and adjust settings like rate limits. Let's focus on the rate limit, which defines the maximum number of tokens per minute the deployment can process. By default, this model is set to 250,000 tokens per minute. Up top, I see that my quota is 30 million tokens per minute total. Since this is a demo, I don't need the full 250,000. I'll reduce the rate limit to around 125,000 tokens per minute to conserve resources. Now I'll click Deploy. Once the deployment is ready, click Open in Playground to test it in the chat playground. With the GPT-4o deployment selected, let's define a system message to guide the assistant's tone and behavior. You are a Fortune 500 business consultant. Provide insights with a calm, authoritative tone. To apply the system message, click Apply Changes below the text box. This triggers a confirmation dialog because it resets the chat session. Click Continue to proceed. Now let's configure the parameters. Expand the Parameters section and adjust the following. Set the temperature to 0.3 and the top P to 0.8. These values guide the creativity and randomness of the model's responses. I explain how these settings work in more detail in another video, which I've linked in the description below. That example uses Ollama, but the principles apply here as well. Let's try a prompt. How are leading companies structuring their AI and automation investments for competitive advantage? The model will respond with insights in line with the system message and tune parameters. Now let's switch to the GPT-4o mini deployment we created in the last video. Using the same prompt, we can compare the tone and response quality between the two models. Notice that changing the deployment does not reset the system message or parameters. Those settings carry over. It does start a new chat session, which is helpful for keeping comparisons isolated. And that's a closer look at the model catalog and chat playground in Azure AI Foundry. In the next video, we'll continue exploring more tools available in the platform. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to be notified when new content drops.